Hi, I'm Sonia Ward from Harmony Success Solutions, and today I want to share good news with you. I know that oftentimes so many things go wrong and so many bad things happen that we get into the place of sharing negative information. And today I want to share some good news. Well, about a week ago I had a dream, and I dreamed of my wallet. This is my green, well, it's a wristlet. And I actually purchased it so that I could kind of use it to walk and still have my identification and my credit cards and a little cash in there as I would need it, instead of carrying my big heavy pocketbook that I usually carry, which can be very hard on your shoulders and your back and your neck and ow. But at any rate, in this dream, I dreamed of this wristlet, that I lost it and I didn't know that I lost it, and that I wound up using the bathroom and I looked down, and in the in the trash can was this green wallet. And in the wallet, I knew that I had several $20 bills, probably about $200 in $20 bills. And so I thought to myself, when I saw it in the garbage, I said, oh my God, someone stole my wallet, took my money, and threw the wallet away. Well, I opened the wallet in the dream, and still everything was in place, all of my ID, all of my credit cards, and my money was there. So I said to myself, why am I dreaming this dream? You know, dreams truly do have meaning, and they come to enlighten us and make us aware of something to come, you know, or to just watch out for. So a whole week later, I go shopping. I go to Home Depot. I get this idea in my mind. I want to paint a bench in my house, and so I go to Depot to get my supplies, and I return home, and for about 2 hours, I'm watching, you know, the news and just kind of chilling with the family and, you know, business as usual. And then I think my son said he was going to go to the store, the corner store, and get some bread. So I went in my pocketbook, where I always place the wristlet when I'm not out taking a stroll. The wristlet's in my pocketbook. It's not there, and I'm like, oh my God, it must have fallen out in the car. So I start getting into a panic mode, knowing that when I went shopping, I left the pocketbook in the car. I took the wristlet like this, and I stuck it in the shopping cart. But once I took everything out of the cart, I may have forgotten that the wristlet was there. So I'm looking all under the seats, no wristlet. I'm like, oh my God. I had cash in there, my ID and credit cards, just like I said, and they were 20s, just like I said. And so I go back to Depot, and I'm like, hey, did anyone report a wallet, a wristlet, a green wristlet, had a little handle on it, like so, a little zipper on the top, looked like a little bow, you know, I lost my wristlet, I left it in a shopping cart, please tell me someone brought it in. And they said no, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicking. I go back home, I search the entire house, I search the car again, I go back to Depot, and the cart is exactly where I left it. That's the weird thing. The guys collect the carts, all carts collected, but that cart was exactly where I left it. And so I said to myself, could it have fallen out somehow? And I looked in the general area, no wristlet. So then I said to myself, this really sucks. So I start driving around the lot, looking under the bushes, looking kind of by gutters, like prayerfully they took the money and threw it away. I just really want my wristlet back. I don't want to have to get my driver's license again. Yes, I had my Social Security card in there, which is a bummer. We should never do that. And I tried to search my mind to remember what all I had in there, and I know I had a few business cards in there, and I was like really upset. So I said to myself, I'm never going to get it back. They probably like threw it away somewhere where I wouldn't find it. So then it begins to pour down, raining, and I'm like, I give up. It's raining so hard that the gutters are like filling up and kind of pouring the water back out. So I'm like, all right, this is it. I'm going to go home and not be upset. I'm going to relax and have a good day and not be upset. I'm going to just take the weekend by force and not be upset. So this was a Saturday, and Sunday I said to myself, all right, I'm going to get myself prepared to go to church and hang out with the family and yada, yada, yada. And I get a strange phone call at like 7 o'clock in the morning, you know, and the woman says, no, I missed the call. It was a missed call, so I decided to call the number back. It was a weird number. I said, did someone just call here? And he said, did you lose a wallet? I said, a green wristlet? Did you find it? Yes. I said, how did you find me? Because I couldn't imagine how they got my phone number, which is unlisted. She said, you left your phone bill in here. And I remember putting the top copy of the phone bill in there because every time I go to pay the phone bill, I can never remember the account number because it's like 19 numbers. And I said, oh my goodness, I recently stuck that in there, and I'm so glad that I did because I would not have gotten my wristlet back. And I thought to myself, I got to go get a new Social Security card. I got to get driver's license, which they charge you $60 to replace. And I'm just like, OMG, enough already. Lo and behold, God is so good because he brought it back to me. And I'm really grateful because I even said to God, I reminded him, I've been living in Maryland for 4 years. Year 1, I found a wallet. I returned it with the money in it. Year 3, I found a wallet, and it was right outside of a bank, and I took it into the bank and said, oh, I noticed that the card to the bank was one of their particular customers. And so I returned it. I said, Lord, I returned 2 wallets. 2. Remember? And he returned that wallet to me. And the lady said to me, I didn't want to take it into depot because I didn't know how honest their employees would be, or if you would ever get it back, or if they'd go through your things or whatever. And I was so grateful. So she gave me her address. I drove and I got it. Everything, my money, everything intact. Just like I lost it, I found it. And remember in the dream, I didn't know I lost it, and I came home and didn't even realize I'd left my wallet. Same thing. So God is awesome. You need to understand that when you allow him to move in your life and come into your life, just by reading his word, meditating upon his word, hearing his word, sharing his word, exchanging his word, he becomes so close to you. You understand that what begins to happen is that he begins to give you the ability to see things in advance. You just got to pay attention to it and be aware of it and be alert. And so he was letting me know in that dream, daughter, you're going to lose something, but you're going to find it again, because I want to confirm to you that there are more with you than there are against you. And I've been absolutely an example of miracle after miracle. God has kept me and taken care of me for so much time, for so long. I'm going to share my testimony real soon. I keep talking about it, but it's going to be time consuming, and I want it to be just right. I want it to be a quality presentation because it has great value, and I want you to be able to get everything out of it that I'm trying to share. But God has truly been good to me. He's definitely floated my boat. He's kept me aboard. He's kept me from sinking, and it's so obvious that it's nothing to do with me, my mind. It's him, because he just continues to care for me, to care for me, to care for me. And so you need to sometimes just really recognize how God is moving in your life, and the small things, and the way that he's blessing you. And when he gives you something as precious as a gift, the ability to see ahead and to have insight, don't take it for granted. Continue to talk to him about it and ask him to mature you in that area so that you can continue to grow. You understand? We are lost souls, but we can be found in him. You understand that? We can get our life on track. We can be found. We can get our feet planted, and we can begin to prosper and to flourish and to blossom simply because we've given him full reign in our lives. Well, Lord, I want to thank you right now for restoring things in my life, for restoring my health and strength, for restoring my finances, just for taking care of me, for being God in my life, being head of my life, for pricking my heart, for giving me the capacity to love. I'm in a very happy place. It's not that life is a bowl of cherries and that I don't go through very trying times, trials, tribulations, sad times, challenges, storms. Oh, I go through them frequently, but my attitude is fixed because my heart is set, and it makes life different. He's not going to keep you from the storms, but he's going to carry you through the storms, because the storms are fortifying, they are character building, and they're strengthening, and at the end of the day, as you begin to open your eyes and your heart towards the heavens, to recognize and realize that he's absolutely all you need to get by, all of your needs will be met simply because he is. And because he is, and he lives inside of you, you also are. Well, like I said, I'm Sonya Ward from Harmony Success Solutions. Check me out at SonyaWardEmpowers.com. Feel free to send me an email if you'd like to ask me a question or inquire about anything or get some advice on any level. Hey, who am I? But someone who's willing to help. And if that's not enough, I don't know what to tell you, but you can get me at leap.empowerment@gmail.com. Leap.empowerment@gmail.com. Once again, www.sonyawardempowers.com. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. Have a terrific day.